We are back for another season of Survivor, Mac Edition.
We battle not just each other,
but also the virtual component of the game.
We're ready to take on new challenges, new twists, and new competition.
There will be highs, there will be lows.
But the love of the game is what keeps me coming back.
When the tribe has spoken at the final tribal council, expect me.
Expect me.
expect me.
Expect me to be the winner of this historic season.
These 7 returning Mounties will square off against 10 new players. Together, they will face new obstacles as the program celebrates a historic milestone. As always, they must be forced to adapt or they'll be voted out. In the end, only one will remain to claim the $50 gift card prize. A 6-week campus event, 17 people, 1 survivor.
Welcome to Survivor Mac Edition Season 16. Because there are 10 new players this time, we have actually reached a very big milestone in the Survivor Mac Edition program. With the 10 new players that we have this time, that puts us over 100 different Mounties to ever play this campus game. Didn't know that we'd ever make it this far, but it is a very exciting accomplishment that I'm very proud of, and hopefully you are too, since you're a part of it. Because of that, thought we'd go with a little bit of a theme for the season too, kind of centered around people. Some things we'll give away here a little bit more than others as the weeks go by, but with each week, you can expect some kind of twist, some kind of advantage, something that is centered around people. Your relationships with your other players, those that you may or may not have played before in the game. There's a lot that will go into this. I'm very excited about it. I think it's very fun. If you've played this game before, we have some new challenges centered around people. As I mentioned, some new twists centered around people. It will be very exciting. I'm curious to see how everyone lays it out, but thought we'd do something especially exciting to mark our 100th player milestone. So congratulations to everyone for that.
Hopefully with the 100 player theme going, we get more advantages coming our way with the twist. I mean, we gotta be prepared for everything. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's awesome that we did reach that milestone though, to hit 100 players.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know much about the whole thing because I don't watch it on TV. So a little nervous because I have no idea what to expect. I don't even know the regular play of it rather than the 100th players twist.
One more bit of information that you'll want to keep in mind as we get down the road. It is a long time from now because there are 17 of you. But when we reach the final 6, not going to tell you what it is, but there will be a twist at the tribal council where there's 6 people left that will involve the eliminated player. That's all the information I'm going to give you at this point. Probably won't get any more until we reach that point. But as you strategize with your fellow players and choose who you're going to eliminate, keep that in mind, that there will be something that you will not see coming at the final 6. Lucy, you're our only staff member here.
And so I've been up to a lot since the fall season. I started a new job. I work in the admissions office at the Mount now. It's been super exciting getting to be a staff member, but I honestly thought that my Survivor journey was over once I became a staff member. So getting to keep playing has been super exciting. I am very excited to keep playing the game that I love so much and that I've been playing for so long.
Because you, in a sense, are odd one out here, Lucy, I'm going to put you in the role that Hope and Luke had last semester, which we will get to that in just a minute.
I mean, we were super happy. We were a little nervous about getting put on different just because we'd be playing in the same room together and like talking to each other's like different teams together in the same room. But we're glad that we ended up on the same team.
I think, though, also that kind of puts a target also on our backs, knowing that we're both in the same room and we're on the same tribe. So they're probably like, oh, crap, I can't tell this person that and that person that, because it's going to all get back to each other because they're working together. Obviously, they were smart enough to think that.
Are we ready to get into our first challenge of the season?
For today's challenge, you will use the straw, M&Ms, and one solo cup. You will square off head-to-head with a member of the other tribe. On my go, you will have 30 seconds to pick up as many M&Ms as possible with your straw and place them in the cup. Please angle your laptop similar to the current view on your screen so it is easier for judging purposes. The person with the most M&Ms will score a point for their tribe. First tribe to 5 points will win immunity.
Lucy, you are going to join, since you do not have a tribe and are not participating in this challenge, you will be joining the tribe that ultimately loses and goes to tribal council. However, whether or not you have to join them before or after tribal council will be determined by who you think is going to win this challenge. If you can correctly guess which tribe is going to win this challenge, you will be immune and will not cast a vote and will join the losing team after the challenge. But if you are incorrect, you will join the losing tribe before the tribal council and you yourself could get eliminated. So, who are you putting your money on here? Do you think blue is going to win or red is going to win?
I'm gonna go blue.
Putting your money on blue. All right. So Kate and Amanda, you two are going to square off for the first round here. We'll get started with our first challenge of the season. Survivors ready. And go. All right, stop. I count about 17 for Kate. We got about 11 for Amanda. Blue Tribe takes a 1-0 lead in this first challenge. Next up, we have Danny squaring off against Hope. Survivors ready, and go.
Ah! Okay, I can't do this thing. I had one.
Stop. I got about 12 for Hope. And not that much for Danny, about maybe 8. All right, so Hope scores a point for the red tribe, and we are tied up 1-1. Next round is going to be Grace taking on Carly. Survivors ready, and go. Stop. We got roughly 10 for Grace and about
I have
7.
11.
11. Carly, I don't think you had 11. I think I got about 7 or so. Am I right?
Yeah.
All right. Grace scores the point for the blue tribe, and blue is up 2-1. It is going to be Rachel taking on Mike. Survivors ready and go.
Yeah, pretty much does.
Stop. We're coming up with about 9-0 in favor of Mike. Does that sound about right? Rachel's laughing, so I'm going to assume that that's roughly right. Either way, Mike scores the point, and we are tied 2-2. Next round, Luke is ready, Michaela is ready, Survivor is ready, and go. Stop.
And 9.
I got 11.
Oh,
all right. There's more than one M&M. Michaela scores the point. Red moves into the lead, 3-2. Next round, it is going to be Jeremiah taking on Alexa. Survivors ready, and go.
Hey!
Stop.
9, 10, 11, ooh, 12, 13, 14. Use one short.
17.
17. I can't hear. All right. Either way, Alexa scores the point. Red takes the lead 4-2. We are playing 2-5. So the next round is going to be Anne taking on James. Go.
Oh my god.
Stop.
That broke me out.
I had 5.
I have 7.
7-5. Anne keeps the blue tribe alive. Red still leads 4-3. Kennedy against Michaela W. Survivors ready, and go.
I can't do it.
And stop. Oh, I don't. Kennedy, did you get 1?
I got 1. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, I know Michaela got more than that. So with that, Michaela scores the 5th and final point for the Red Tribe. The Red Tribe wins immunity and is safe from the first vote at Tribal Council. Congratulations to the Red Tribe.
I mean, we were happy. We both individually won against the person we were up against. So that was good for us. Michaela pulled in the 5th point win at the end. So that was nice to have her do that.
Welcome to your first Tribal Council. Tell me, Lucy, How does it feel? You have a potential guaranteed bye for the first round, and then you end up putting your money on blue, and you come up short, and here you are now at the first tribal council. You yourself could end up eliminated.
It's okay. I believed in them. I still believe in them.
Luke, do you feel like it was a team loss, or do you think like there was someone in particular that didn't pull their weight here in this last challenge?
It's a team loss. You can't really blame one person for one thing that they did. You know, I didn't win one. There's a couple other. I know Rachel, Kennedy, they didn't win them. It'd be different if, you know, we lost by 1 point from one player. It would have been a really close game, but, you know, a few of us lost here and there that kind of cost the entire game. So I'd say it's a team loss overall.
Kennedy, do you feel like you could be in danger since you only got one M&M in your cup when it was your matchup?
Definitely. I'm not gonna lie.
How about you, Rachel? Are you nervous at all? This is your first time playing. Any thoughts? Are you concerned it might be you here at this first vote?
It probably is me.
So Rachel's not feeling too confident. Is there anyone else in the blue tribe that feels like it could be them to be eliminated in this round? Jeremiah feels like it could go either way. Just kind of there with a little smirk going.
I'm just saying, I mean, certain people, you just got to pull your weight, man. But sometimes it doesn't work out like that. I mean, with that challenge, I definitely thought I had her, but surprises always happen. You know what I mean?
Kate, how much do you think this whole theme of the 100th player commemorative season is going to go down? How do you think that that's going to have an impact both on the short game and the long game?
The way you did it last season, it's really going to throw us off. I'm never surprised with what you do anymore. The surprise is never a surprise anymore.
Luke's nodding his head in approval of that.
Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about.
If you are on the blue tribe, it is time to vote. Please take a selfie of your vote and send it to me, please. At this time, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Alrighty, I will read the votes. First vote, Rachel. Kennedy. 1 vote Rachel, 1 vote Kennedy. Rachel. Rachel. That's 3 votes Rachel, 1 vote Kennedy. Rachel. First person voted out of Survivor Mac Edition 16, Rachel. That's 5. Unfortunately, that's enough for a majority for this round. Rachel, sorry to say, the tribe has spoken.
I was laughing. I was trying to like pick up the M&M and with like the straw, and just like I couldn't get it because I was laughing so hard, and like that just kind of like threw me off. So I think like most of that was like because I was eliminated. I was just eliminated because I couldn't get an M&M into the. I thought I would get out because I was in the group chat for like during like the strategy thing. So I just like figured like, oh, I'm gonna get out. Just like root for the blue team because I was on the team and I really don't care that I got out because
Really sorry to Rachel. I know you were a first-time player, but with discussion with a lot of the other people, we didn't think that it'd be the greatest idea to have you going along farther. Hopefully, you'll win it back again with the play-in challenge if you so decide to. Please don't take this personal either. You know, I have played this game for a really long time, so please don't take it personal.
I mean, hopefully we keep winning.
Hopefully people on our team have the immunity idols because we don't have them. We have no idea who has them.
I mean, that's also scary though. We're targeting someone
and then they pull one
out, and we're like, oh
Yeah.
crap, and then it's us. But
I pull out the front bag. Sure enough, we got a little envelope guy here. Pull it out and open immediately. Well, I knew what this is, even though nobody else did. And I immediately texted Aaron and I said, well, I'm not cheating, guys. I swear this is the second time in a row that I pulled this right out of my bag. And it's really gotten me surprised because in the past seasons, I barely found anything advantage or immunity idol-wise. Now this past 2 seasons, I get 2 in a row. So pleasant surprise. Last year, I wasted mine on a vote that didn't really matter. I mean, I didn't end up needing it. But this year, I hope I can use it a little bit better to my advantage. So yeah,
I think making an alliance helped a lot. Like I remember last season, I was struggling. I didn't really have many people to depend on, so I think that's also why I got booted. There were people in my group who were quick to form alliances, and I think that's how that went down. So the people that weren't in it, they immediately just like got sent off. So some people in the blue team are gonna be forming an alliance in like the newer group, and we're gonna be trying to boot off some older folks to try and bring in some newer folks to win this. So I think that'll be a surprise next week that we have in store. Hopefully it works out. Just like newer people in the group, like Grace, Jeremiah, trying to think of who else. People like all the newer people in the blue team are basically teaming up now. So it's gonna be something.
Moving on to the second challenge of the game.
For today's challenge, you will work with 21 Survivor Mac Edition logos. You will select a captain to do the speaking for your tribe. You will have 60 seconds to discuss whether to remove 1, 2, or 3 logos from the board. Then the next tribe goes. The tribe to remove the last logo from the board will win immunity.
Red tribe is going to go first. 1 minute on the clock.
All right, we're going to go with one sticker.
Red tribe is going to remove 1 logo from the board. Blue tribe, you are now on the clock. Your time starts now.
All right, Aaron.
What do you got?
3.
Blue tribe is going to take 3 off the board. Red tribe, you are on the clock. Your time starts now.
It's 1.
Red tribe removes 1 from the board.
All right, Aaron. 1.
Blue tribe is also going to take 1 off the board.
All right, we're going to go with 3.
Red tribe is going to take 3 off the board. 12 flags are left. Blue tribe, you are on the clock. Your time starts now.
Okay, we're going with 2.
2? Okay. Blue takes 2 off the board. Red, you are on the clock. Your time starts now.
All right, we are going to remove 2 logos.
Red eliminates 2.
All right, 2.
Blue will also eliminate 2 from the board.
Yeah, we're going to go with 2.
Red is going to take 2 off the board. Blue, you are up. Your time starts now.
All right, Aaron. 3.
Blue takes 3 from the board. think at this point, everyone knows where this is headed. Red, make your last move.
I don't know, Aaron. I don't know.
It's a tough call.
I guess I'm going to take 1.
Well, taking 1 would be the last flag on the board. So with that, Red wins immunity for the second time in a row.
Way to go, team. Woo.
As for the Blue Tribe, there are still 8 of you left since Lucy joined the Blue Tribe. Go ahead, take 5-10 minutes, do a little strategizing. We'll come back and vote.
I was bummed that me and Kennedy didn't get on the same team, but as the night started going on, it was kind of fun to go against each other. But I was nervous that she was going to get eliminated the first night. Me, Michaela W., Michaela K., and Alexa are working together. And so far, we don't have anyone that we're planning on voting out.
So other than Grace, since she's on the other tribe right now, that's not really as beneficial since we're not in the merge yet. But we did reach out to the other Michaela on the tribe as well as Carly, and we're like, hey, let's work together. I kind of sat there and I was like, okay, the one's a commuter and the other's a freshman, so she might not know as many people on the team. So let's just build numbers just to see, just in case, to cover our butts. So that was very helpful. And then I think after James pulling out that, we kind of talked oh, hey, let's pull James into this. So we're gonna reach out to him and see what his thoughts are, just because, I mean, he met his mental game, taking strategy on the mental challenges was spot on there.
I mean, winning the challenges the first night kind of made it easy. We didn't have to vote anyone out. Kind of just gonna go week by week. For the first challenge, I was nervous, and then once it was actually my time and you said go, I was even more nervous, so I feel like that's why I didn't do well on it. And I mean, I didn't really think I was going to get eliminated from that, but obviously I had no idea. But it was quick and made me nervous. The second challenge, I think that James, he did really good. I mean, we all worked together, but he was like, okay, we need to get them to 12 now. So we would all do the math, and then he'd be like, all right, we need to get them down to 4. So that helped a lot.
I think for our second challenge with the flags, a lot of the credit has to go out to James. He kind of carried us a little bit through that challenge. But I think overall, he listened to what everyone else thought too throughout it. So it was a team win essentially, because we were all agreeing yeah, let's do that. But I think he really carried us through the flag challenge.
Yeah, he had it all mapped out before we even started it. He knew what numbers to get them to in order for us to win. So that was nice.
I think as a team, we all worked really well together.
Obviously, Blue Tribe didn't do so great. Lost both of them first round. But, you still learn a lot from it. I kind of saw how some players, did. The first challenge was more physical in terms of what you had to do, and the second one was then more mental. So it was interesting because Kate kind of said that she wanted to take the lead on it. We had a group chat going, and she's like, I want to take the lead. And then we were in a FaceTime call trying to decide, how many flags we wanted to take or whatever in the second one. And we completely forgot about Lucy. So we had somebody FaceTime Lucy on the side because there was literally everybody in the tribe except for Lucy there. Lucy said, hey, get to 6, and then you guys should win. So we hit 6. And then for some reason, half of the team said that, we want the other team to get the last flag because then we'll win because we didn't choose the last flag. Well, rules say that if you choose the last flag, you win.
All right, so I guess my first question will be to Captain Kate. What happened?
I think we just got a little ahead of ourselves and made a mistake early.
Luke, any idea what that mistake might have been?
We try to trust some people, and trust is broken. I think that's definitely going to play out how this next vote goes and everything. So
Jeremiah, do you think there was like one certain thing that went wrong with the challenge? Like, tell me, was everyone communicating, or did it seem like one person or two people were calling all the shots? Like, take me through that last challenge.
You took the words out of my mouth. We did have two people calling the shots, but at the same time, like, we could have spoke up a little bit more, you know what I mean? But it was just, we got a whole bunch of things lost in translation, and that ultimately messed us up. So it's nobody's fault to blame, like, specifically.
Who someone tell me, who are the two people calling the shots?
Kate and Luke.
So, Anne, do you feel like that potentially puts a target on either Kate's back or Luke's back because they were the ones calling the shots, and yet here you're at Tribal Council?
I mean, I guess it's definitely a possibility, but we all had our own input and we were all shouting things out. So, even though they made the shots, they might have, I don't know, they might not have had the overarching influence on the trial.
Grace, is there any anxiousness that it's like, well, I could be voted out on the first week? Like, I don't want that to be me. Like, is there any thoughts going through your head along those lines, or take me through how you're feeling right now?
There's definitely some anxiousness feeling. I mean, it's only the second challenge and it's still the first week, so it's still anybody's game, but I mean, it could go either way.
Danny, you got to be feeling all right. You weren't the first person voted out this season, so you're already one step further than you were the last time.
I'm fine with losing because at least I'm making it further this time around. I take that as a win in my book. So that's about it.
Kennedy, any thoughts? I'll keep it nice and general.
No, not really.
That's fine. How confident are you? Do you think you'll make it through this round, or do you think that it could be you this time?
Maybe. I mean, it might be me. I really don't know. So
have some hope, girl. Shit.
I guess.
Lucy, is there any worry that as a staff member you could be targeted just for not being a student?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm getting voted out, so.
So Lucy feels like she's getting voted out. Does anyone else feel like it could be them? You just throw it out there to the open. Luke feels like it could be him. Anyone else feel like it could be them, or is it down just between Luke and Lucy? Of course, everyone's quiet on that part. All right. Does anyone else have anything they want to say before we vote? All right. Everybody, take a selfie of your votes. Send them my way. We'll get started. We'll read the votes here in a few. At this time, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote, Lucy. Luke. One vote Lucy, one vote Luke. Anne. One vote Lucy, one vote Luke, one vote Anne. Lucy. Lucy. That's 3 votes Lucy, 1 vote Luke, 1 vote Anne. Second person voted out of Survivor Mac Edition Season 16. Lucy. That's 4. That's enough for this round. Lucy. Sorry to say, the tribe has spoken. As they say on the show, grab your torches, head back to camp, and everybody have a good night.
I'm really I'm not surprised by it, but I don't know. I didn't even really participate in that challenge and I still got voted off. But it's fine. Thomas, Danny, and Anne. They voted for me, so I have to try and play back in. I think I'm still pro blue. Like, two of my best friends are on it, Danny and Anne. So like, I'm pulling for them more than anything. But like, I still hope they do well, even though they voted me out.